Hey guys, I know I haven't made a video in a really long time. I just wanted to update everybody. The reason that I have not been able to make a video is because I have not had a way to get on YouTube, upload videos. I've tried. So yeah, today is, I don't even know what date it is, but it is, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday, so it is, I think, October 10th. Yeah, it's October 10th. And I had Sophia. She's right here. She's sleeping. She has been sleeping for a long time. I'm trying to wake her up, but it wasn't working, so I just figured I'd make a video. When I was about 32 weeks, or 33 weeks, I'm just going to do a quick rundown of my last few weeks of pregnancy. I fell and landed directly on my stomach in the street. I started having contractions. I went to the hospital and they stopped them. I stayed overnight, and that didn't cause me to go into labor or anything like that. So yeah, I didn't really have any complications in my pregnancy between then and when I had her. I went in for my appointment when I was 36 weeks. I was 36 weeks, and my blood pressure was high. It wasn't too high, but it was high. And then I went back for my next week at 37 weeks. I went in and my blood pressure was 154 over 100. No, 151 over 104. And he decided that day that he was going to induce me I would go in the next evening, and they would induce me the morning on October 4th. So that was Thursday. And so that was a big shock. So I was kind of upset because I didn't want to have to deliver her 3 weeks early. But whatever was healthy for her. I was swelling a lot and having headaches. And so my blood pressure was creeping up. So I was showing signs of preeclampsia. So that's a pretty big complication, I guess. But I went in Thursday night. They gave me Cervidil. I was 1 centimeters dilated. When he checked me at the doctor the day that they decided to induce me, and he stripped my membranes, I went home. I had a lot of contractions. I had a little bit of blood. Nothing too serious. But they gave me the Cervidil on Wednesday night, October 3rd, and I contracted all night. I kept pain medicine through my IV to where I could sleep. That didn't really help me much because it really numbed everything and made the pain from the contractions go away for about an hour. And then I had to wait 2 more hours before I could have it again. So it really didn't help that much. The next morning at about 8 o'clock, sorry I'm rushing through the video, but I can't upload it if it's too long. At about 8 o'clock, he came in and he broke my water, and they started me on Pitocin. I was only supposed to be on a little bit of Pitocin until I got into a regular pattern because I wanted to deliver naturally. But the nurse cranked it up, and I was not very happy about that. Well, as soon as he broke my water, the contractions started really hitting me hard, and I had to go to the bathroom, and Charlie, my husband, had to help me. And when I was in there, that's when I had a lot of my bloody show and everything. I got back in the bed. I was trying to get through the contractions. My whole body was shaking. They checked me, and she said I was 3 to 4, and she stretched me. And when she did that, I felt the baby move a lot. She did a really vigorous move, and like she just jerked around, and she did not like it. But anyway, so she told me I could get my epidural. I didn't want the epidural. I didn't want them to talk to me about it. I requested that, but this nurse she didn't even ask me if she could do what she did when she stretched my cervix. So I was not very happy with that. And I made her turn my Pitocin down, so she did. And I was trying to get through the contractions. They were horrible. And I thought, if I'm going to be in labor for 6 more hours, being 4 centimeters, I was like, I can't do this. I want the epidural. I was like, there's no way. I got the epidural, and I laid down from having the epidural and started pushing. She checked me, and she said I was 8 centimeters, but something didn't feel right. so they did an ultrasound, and she had flipped, and she was breech. She was head down when my water was broken that morning, and she was head down when she checked me at 4 centimeters. So I believe that when she checked me and stretched me, when I felt her do the huge move, is when she flipped. They called the doctor in there, and about 5 minutes later, he checked me, and I was really feeling the urge to push, and it was very painful, even though I had the epidural. And he told me that I was 10 centimeters dilated and ready to go. And they prepped me for a C-section, and when the doctor came in there, the nurses were prepping me, and he told them to stop. And he gave me the option to deliver her breech vaginally or have a C-section. And after about a minute of thinking, because I didn't have very long, I was already pushing, I decided to deliver her breech because he told me I was big enough to do it, that my body was able to. I wasn't too small in the pelvic region, I guess. So they took me into the room, and this time it was about 12 o'clock, and at 12:33, Sophia was born. She weighed 6 pounds, 8 ounces, and she had a great set of lungs, and her heart rate never dropped. It never bothered her. My blood pressure did not skyrocket when I was pushing or anything, so that was wonderful. So, yeah, so she's here, and she's healthy. I had a lot of trouble breastfeeding at first. I did not supplement, but I'm doing great now. The biggest problem that I had is I got engorged, and I couldn't get her to latch on because my breasts were too hard and my nipples were too hard, and she could not latch on, and I couldn't release any milk. But we're doing great now. We had to go back to the doctor today just to check her weight, just because I was having trouble, not because she was losing too much. They just wanted to make sure her weight has leveled out. She gained about a half an ounce, so in the last 48 hours she did. So yeah, she's perfect, and I just wanted to let y'all know that we're okay and everything. So hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos, and it's just I don't have internet and I don't have way, so I had a way today, and I was taking advantage of it. So please forgive me, but here's Sophia. I'll show you her again. Let's see. She's so sweet. So that's all. So I will be posting another video pretty soon. So bye-bye.